Thank you for joining us today on Black Investments Matter. I'm Antoine Anderson, and today we're going to be going over two foundational pillars of every successful small business startup. Beginning a small business is one of those things that where your passion alone is not really going to get you through. You need to plan. And part of successful planning for a small business is planning for its success. Many people don't believe that they're going to achieve the heights they're going to achieve, and that's one of the reasons for failure is that they didn't plan on the success that you were going to have with this business. Passion alone won't always get you through. Two of the pillars that you could start off with are just making sure you're on good financial grounds and good legal ground. We're going to go over those two things that every successful small business should have. I've created a resource on my webpage for you to go ahead and take a look at. The first step, obviously, is registering your business as an entity. Now, whether or not you choose to be a sole proprietorship or form an LLC or some type of partnership with multiple members, your first stop is your local or state Secretary of State's office. I've gone ahead and provided links on the Black Investments Matter webpage for every state office in the country. Now, you can, if you are a foreign national, petition the state of your choice for a LLC, which is a foreign-owned entity, but you would still have to register with the state here, and it would have to be someone who is residing and lives in the United States. Most of these sites, like the one in Georgia, will begin right there, and there's just a link at the top, business, and you want to go to your corporate division, and it'll take you where you need to be, step by step. And all of these things can be done online. One of the things that you no longer have to deal with is the back and forth with what you're going to be dealing with as far as individuals outside of the plan that you have that will come into your space and offer you a whole lot of services that you could do yourself. One of the things that I've learned coming into this was that not everybody has good intentions when they begin when you begin your journey. Some people, unfortunately, prey upon your desire to start your own business and offer you a service and charge you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars more than what the actual thing could actually cost if you had just done a little bit of research. So that first step, registering your business entity, there are some legitimate individuals out there that you can use to consult, but if you call your local office, you may save yourself a few dollars on the onset right there. Granted, if you are one of those individuals that don't mind paying out money for your small business on legal matters, just as long as you have consulted a professional and you have receipts for everything that you do, you should be okay. But again, it's a cut and dry process, and that's the first thing you should do is set up your business as an entity. The second and probably most important thing you're going to do as a foundational step in your small business creation is setting up a separate business checking account for that business. You're going to use this checking account to pay all your expenses for your business, all the purchases as far as assets are going to be concerned. You want to have a clear track record of what your business spent on those items versus having receipts from your personal account come tax time. See, these things are easily cleared up if you just do a few steps in the beginning and then create a pattern of discipline within yourself to make sure you're not intertwining the two. I cannot tell you the headache that I had with keeping those two things separate. Early on, I ran everything out of one account, which was fine, but it put me in line for losing a whole lot more money come tax time because I simply didn't have the proper designation. Some of those purchases were not for personal use, but hey, the IRS says it's coming out of this account, we're going to tax you on it. And you want to kind of set yourself up for success. That is the whole purpose of doing this. Keeping those financial records separate is the best preventative medicine that you could probably have. I would like to add that in this list that I created on my Black Investments Matter website of all the checking accounts or bank accounts that are Black owned, that I didn't see Greenwood from the Forbes Bank list and the Investco Bank list. There are supposed to be 23 Black-owned banks in the United States. I have 19 of them listed here. Using that information, I was able to provide links to each bank. And again, you need to be able to do this online. This will help you out tremendously by just sitting down, planning out how you're going to proceed and executing. These steps I find are the most important. Now, of course, there's going to be individual registration of your particular skill set or particular business industry, whatever certifications you may need for that business, inspections, whatever it may be. But every business needs to have these in their plans in their future for success. If you have any comments that you want to add, please do so at the end of this video in the comment section. Make sure you're clicking on the like and subscribe button, and tell me what you think, good, bad, or indifferent, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you very much.